Okay. So we're just going to use this as an LFO for now.
Okay.
Yeah. Just send out sine wave here. I'm going to just modulate the filter with it. So. So if you have another mixer, what you can do is you can mix all these different waveforms together to get your own kind of LFO shape. And we can do that a little bit with this. If I take out the envelope here, I'm just going to take out the envelope, and we'll send it two really different, like a triangle and a ramp here. And then we can kind of shape. This is going to be the ramp. And then we'll give it a little triangle. Here's the wave shape changing. So if you want to make like your own like kind of weird LFOs, you mix your voltage here, right in the filter, because you have two inputs. You have three, but this is going to be, you're not going to be able to control how much CV you're adding there. So. In fact, I'll just indicate. So yeah. We're just adding voltages so you can subtract the ramp too from the triangle with this. So it's cool having this one inverter here. We can subtract a square from the triangle. Oh yeah. If you wanted to, you could take one of these oscillators. And so you're mixing two different waveforms in the LFO section here. We're going to mix a ramp from this, and we got the triangle going in here. So, oh wait, I'm not. I'm going to send and plug the oscillator from the filter. Cable here. So you can see you've got basically two LFOs here. So the rates are going to interact, and the shape. You can see it on an oscilloscope. You get kind of this weird, fucked up looking wave. It wouldn't be perfect like any of these, which I like.
It's not two waves?
It's two waves mixed together, which makes one new wave.
New wave.
Yeah. We just made new wave.
It's the old new wave.
Kind of make like repeating patterns and stuff. Yeah, little sequences. I can show you how to take these three oscillators to make a sequencer later.
Okay.
Using your mixer. I figured this out pretty recently. Reading the manual for the Octave Kit, it explains how to make a fake sequencer with the oscillator. Huh. So I was like, I never thought of that. It's so perfect. So now I'm doing it on everything that I possibly can because it sounds so good. I mean, we're just sequencing the cutoff right now. I mean, if you wanted to turn it into an oscillator. That's basically how to do it. We can do it better. Just the little subtleties of mixing two waveforms. You're gonna get really
about
like,
yeah.
sounds out of it.
Underwater sound.
So I mean, you can get a perfectly good, monosynth sound with just one oscillator, and then just use your other two for modulation. You could be modulating the other oscillator with this oscillator at the same time.
That's the first thing I did when I got this. Tyler, plug your oscillators together.
Yeah, that's like the ultimate rewarding experience. Is like FM. It just sounds so crazy. So we've got two different modulations here. We got a fast one on the filter and a slow one on the oscillator.
That's my jam. Wow.
It's pretty fun. And then get extra crazy. This one's going nice and slow. We can get these two relate to each other. So we got this oscillator modulating the filter, this one modulating the oscillator, but this one's also modulating this oscillator. So that's changing the rate of this LFO with this LFO. So you get an extra complicated shape.
Last time we were doing this, unplug something and plug it into here.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hard sync it.
And so what am I doing when I'm hard syncing? What does that mean?
At LFO rate, it looks like it doesn't like it.
It stopped, didn't it?
Yeah. Okay, now we got it close. Underneath,
Ducks.
it's weird, like syncing LFOs. Basically, you're making the frequency of this oscillator, you're making this one match it. You're like forcing this one to match the modulation of this one, so we can.
Wow.
But it doesn't seem like it wants to even do it at LFO, at audio range. We're gonna try and stick together. But although it's like it's too slow or something. That was pretty good though.
That works.
That's a really interesting sound.
One of the last patches I did was similar to this, as far as just like this continuous diarrhea thing that went away. I came back. I left it on for a couple hours.
I got that in Mexico once.